Hello, leaders. Welcome to Run to Your Leadership Challenges, the daily show that provides tips and techniques to help you navigate the leadership challenges you face every day. I'm your host, Paul Grau Jr. from the CLC Team, and we work primarily with military leaders to help them be the absolute best leader they can be. Our primary goal here is to help you lead from your very best self. Because let's face it, everyone deserves a great leader. So let's jump right into today's topic.
Hey, today we're going to talk about how challenging times can be a whole lot easier if you have an experienced guide helping you. And believe it or not, it may not be too difficult to find an experienced guide close to home. So since this is the weekend edition, I want to try to keep this as upbeat as possible. And I figured I'd do that by talking about easing your challenges. Before I talk about the how and all that, I want you to think back of all the challenges that you've faced over the last couple of months. Do any really big challenges stand out in your mind? And if so, I want you to really think about how you got through those challenges successfully. I mean, think about everything you did, how you felt in the midst of the most challenging moments. How did you talk to others? How was your spirit or your attitude? What helped you the most? I just want you to get in the moment of being in that most challenging time over the last few months that really stand out to you. Now, if you're still struggling through a difficult challenge, I hope today's show will benefit you the most because everything is extremely clear to you because you're actually living through the challenge right now. Okay, now I want you to think about anyone else who you know who is going through a similar challenge right now, or somebody who has been through a similar situation and just jot down their name. Their challenging situation doesn't necessarily have to be the same exact situation. It just needs to be very similar to yours. Now, here's the tricky part. If you've gone through this challenge and you've thought about somebody who's currently going through something, I want you to reach out to them and simply tell them that you are there for them. Tell them that you've experienced a similar challenge and you're simply there for them if they want somebody to talk to. And that's it. Leave it there. Let them think about it. Don't push them. And just maybe they'll want to talk to you. And maybe not. The cool thing is you have just made yourself available to somebody else who's going through a similar situation that you went through. And you're there to help them if they need help. If they decide to take you up on your offer, you are now an experienced guide for them. You can provide support for them and listen to them as needed. You can also share with them what has helped you through that difficult time and what didn't help you. And that's the beauty of an experienced guide. They're all around us. We're all experienced guides at something. Now, if you're in the middle of a challenging time, I want you to take a similar action. However, I want you to reach out to somebody who you know has been through a similar challenge and ask them if they can just talk to you about the challenging situation. Tell them that you just want to share with them because you know that they went through a similar situation. Hey, the worst thing that they can say is no, and they'd rather not talk about it. And if that's the case, maybe it's still too close to home for them. Maybe it still just brings up too many bad memories. If that's the case, think about somebody else that's going through a similar situation and reach out to them and keep going until somebody is willing to listen. The wonderful thing about relationships is we are all interconnected some way, somehow. And, I really don't believe in coincidences. I believe we all experience certain situations to help each other out, to lean on each other, to listen and share our lessons learned with each other, and to grow together through our challenges. That's what makes us strong. If we just keep all our lifelong lessons inside, what good are they doing us? And more importantly, what good are they doing others? Wouldn't it be great if we all had a network where we could reach out to others who we know have experienced a similar challenge we are going through and seek their guidance? Well, you know what? We do have such a network. And we can seek out guidance. It just takes the willingness to put yourself out there and/or ask somebody to listen. Today, I challenge you to take these steps and do what I talked about earlier. Reach out to others. Make yourself available and help them through a challenging time.
Hey, as always, thank you for listening. So we have some big things going on here with our online membership group for leaders. It's actually growing, and we're adding a new group specifically for military leaders. Now, we're still working out all the details and bonuses that will be included. But for now, please help us spread the word. This group will be a place where military leaders can learn new skills, refine older skills, and have deep discussions with like-minded leaders who actually get exactly where other military leaders are coming from. We're going to tap into everyone's expertise, and the group members will help bring out the very best in each other. So keep tuned in, and please be sure to let any military leader that you know about this group, and that will be up and running very, very soon. This is going to be different than any other leadership development group out there. So be ready and, man, get excited. Hey, that's it for today. And until tomorrow, run to your challenges.